Hey, my name is Chris from jugglingsecrets.com, and in this video you're going to learn how to do the yo-yo. So that's what it looks like. So let's go right into it and how do you actually can start doing this today. Okay, so there's not really much of a major secret for that particular trick, right? It looks pretty straightforward. It looks like the ball just, stays above the other ball, right? The biggest thing here is that you need to make sure that you've got the columns pattern down. And in the other videos I've gone over columns are just up and down, right? It doesn't go around in the circle. So you need to make sure that you have this in place before you can actually start doing the yo-yo. So if you're not good at this yet, just stop this video, pause it, and then come back once you can get to 50 throws like this. Okay, so if you're done that, good job, let's go into it. Okay, so the next thing that is important for this particular pattern, once you're doing this, the other hand doesn't throw, it doesn't do anything really, it just goes up and down. And you want to make sure that you have around the same distance up and down the whole way. This isn't easy. When you first start doing this, you're gonna probably hit the ball, or you're gonna be way up too high and stuff like that, and that's fine. You want to pick maybe a foot, if you were to be doing a full yo-yo, and I'm not a yo-yo expert or anything, I've done the yo-yo, you put it down, the distance that it goes down to the floor. You want to kind of know that it doesn't get any longer, it doesn't get any shorter, so you want to keep that true when you're doing this, right? You want to make sure that the distance is around the same the whole time. And it's not easy to do. You're gonna mess up and stuff. It's gonna be whoops. But and what you want to keep in mind is you want to have the distance around the same, and also think of how high the ball goes when you're doing the actual column pattern, right? It goes to around this high, so you want to make sure that every time you're practicing this, your opposite hand goes up higher than where the pattern normally goes, right? So you're going to practice that, make sure that you hit those certain spots. And for most things, I like to hit a little bit above my head, and it's not perfect every time. It could be up higher, it could be lower, but make sure you're hitting around the same spot every time. When you do this, it's just using the other hand to make sure that the pattern goes around the same size, right? So to practice this, that's all you need to do. You need to work on the throw here and using this other arm. It's not just flailing around or anything. It's actually going up and down. So after that, you just do it, right? So, whoops. So I usually start off by going into it with just the pattern going like this. You'll notice the height is around the same. And then I always do the inside ball is easier than trying to do it over here. It just makes sense. So always do the inside ball. And you'll see there it's not the appropriate height. Especially when you get started, what's going to happen is you're going to be too close to the ball. So be sure to give it some space, right? And this is the whole thing with this is making sure you have the same space, which is hard. So it's all about repetition with this. It's all about failing and moving on from the failure, right? You're gonna make some mistakes when you do this, just like with anything. So the importance with this is to know that just practicing it. And if you mess up, don't get down on yourself. Know that we all do. We're humans, we're going to mess up. Whoops. Okay, see? Right there, I just made a little mistake with starting. So you wanna make sure you have the pattern ready, and then just go right into it, right? And from this, you can go into a bunch of other different patterns. You can go into fake columns. So it's really something that's easy to just throw in from time to time when you're doing different patterns and stuff. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about this, or you need to know anything else about this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you're getting value from this, if these tutorials are actually useful for you, give it a like. That's how YouTube works. When you like the video, it tells me that I'm doing a good job, and it tells YouTube that I'm doing a good job teaching you. So I hope this is actually helpful. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see more of these videos about me teaching you how to juggle, consider subscribing. The button will be down below. And there's going to be, at the end of this video, I'm going to link up to a couple other resources it'll teach you more stuff about juggling, because that's what this channel is all about. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking the video, and I really do appreciate any like encouragement and stuff that you could give in the comments down below, or if you want to see tricks, let me know down there. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.